Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa for those of you who don't know, and for today's video we're gonna go ahead and test out the Ofra x Samantha March collection. I'm super excited. Ofra did go ahead and gift me this, so I'm so excited to test everything out first. Packaging is like stunning, but we're gonna go ahead and get into that. But before we jump into that portion of the video, I do want to ask you guys, if you guys are new to my channel and you do like what you see, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and then also subscribing to my channel if you have not already, so you could be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and please hit that post notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST, and I know that you guys are probably super annoyed of me like pushing to hit that post notification bell, but YouTube has been so crazy and like not letting people know that people are uploading, so I just want to make sure that you guys do get my videos. So just make sure to go ahead and hit that post notification bell. And now without further ado, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Alright, so first things first, let's just talk about the packaging of this. This is beautiful. Literally looks like a book. You guys could see it does say Samantha March on here. And then these are all the products. And this is like a little book, like it looks like little pages, so cute. And then on the back it does have a breakdown of everything that is in this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up. So this is what it looks like. So right on this side we do have some information about Samantha, and basically it says this book wrote itself. We began with a highlighter and by the end we had a friend. So that's actually adorable. So just some little information on her. If you guys don't know, she is a YouTuber here on YouTube, and she's basically a beauty vlogger. Right here it says that she is an author, so I don't know if she wrote a book or what, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and do some research on her after, because the products in here looked so beautiful. I know that you guys saw that in my shopper pass, I did say I was going to pass on this just because there is a lot of like glittery stuff, but I want to go ahead and check it out anyway, let you guys know if it's good for like people who have texture on their skin, all that stuff. My skin is not perfect. It is very far from it. So I want to see if this works for you guys, and I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a review on this because some of you have been asking if this would be good for people who have texture on their skin, and I'm so grateful that they did go ahead and gift me this so I can let you guys know. These are the products right over here, and we're just going to go step by step. So we are going to first start off with this right here. This says Start Inspired. The packaging, just regular Ofra packaging, very sleek. You open this up and you do get a very large mirror, and then you do get the highlighter right here. The highlighter does have two different shades, so you do have the pinky shades right over here. I hope my camera is going to be able to pick up the different shades, but you do have the pinky shades right over here, and then right over here you do have the whiter shades. I love Ofra highlighters. Their highlighters are amazing. They are so blinding, so beautiful. So I'm super excited to go ahead and test that combination out. Then we're just going to go right below and we're going to go into the blush duo, which is called Chick Lit. Again, same exact Ofra packaging. And I'm just going to go ahead and open that up. You do get a mirror, and then you do get two different blushes. So you do get the matte blush over here, and then you do get the more so glittery blush over here. I was actually super nervous about the glittery like blush because I'm not super glittery. Like, I don't like a lot of glitter. I do have texture and all that stuff, so I didn't know if it was going to look nice. But like upon like swatching, I put it right here on my middle finger, it doesn't look like there is a lot of glitter. It more so just looks like there's like a nice sheen. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. That is what it looks like. Just looks like a very nice sheen, which I like. Doesn't look glittery. In the pan it looked glittery, and that's kind of what freaked me out, but that's actually really beautiful. I actually really do like that. And we're gonna go ahead and test out the Bronzo Duo, which is the River. So I'm going to open that up. Again, a very large mirror, and this is the packaging. So you do have the matte on this side, and then more so the glittery shade on this side. And again, I was very nervous, so I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch that for you guys so you can really see if it is glittery. It's right on this ring finger, and I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch that over here. This is like very orangey, so I don't think this is going to be good for like contouring, but that is what it looks like. It looks very, very warm. So again, not glittery, just like a nice sheen to it. So I kind of like that. Again, upon like first impression, I thought this was going to be very glittery, but it's not. So I'm kind of liking that. So lastly, we do have the lipsticks. We do have the shade Story right here. I believe I do have this shade. But this is beautiful. I do love Ofra lipsticks, and they are very, very long lasting, not drying on the lips. Then we do have the shade Millie, which is right here. This is more of a glittery lip gloss or a topper. Let me go ahead and see if this is a topper or a lip gloss. Let's see. So Story is a mocha nude. And Millie you can use as a topper or on top of a lipstick for maximum shine. So yeah, I'm really excited. So let me zoom you guys in so we can test these bad boys out. Okay, so you guys are zoomed in. I'm going to be putting the hair back. All right, so first things first, let's go in with the Bronzo Duo in the shade River. I actually want to go ahead and see first how this shimmery side looks on my skin, because again, I'm somebody who tries to stay away from like a lot of sheen just because I am super oily. So one side I'm just going to go ahead and do the sheen, and then on the other I'll go ahead and do the matte so you could really see how it looks, and then I'm going to even everything out. So let's go in with the sheen shade first, and that is this side right here. I'm just going to tap on this side and have it on my brush, tap off that excess. Go ahead and put that on. Feeling up very, very warm on my skin. I am incredibly like pale right now, so that actually looks pretty. I feel like I don't really see that much of a sheen. It's there. It's definitely there, but it's nothing like crazy. I've definitely tried other products that give more of a sheen. That doesn't look bad. Okay, let me try the bronzer, just the plain bronzer on the other side. I'm using a different brush. Just tapping into the bronzer side, tapping off the excess, tapping into the matte bronzer side, and let's see. Okay, I feel like I see it now. After applying the matte on this side, I feel like I see it. This side definitely has a sheen to it. I hope that you guys are going to be able to pick that up, but nothing insane compared to like this side. This side is also like a lot more pigmented. I kind of like both. I'm just going to go ahead and try to fix this. I'm going to go ahead and use the matte side on this side just so I'm all even and not one side isn't like super shiny. I'm going to go ahead and even this out. Use the other sheen one on this side. I feel like the sheen is a lot more pigmented, because that is pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder brush and just powder over that a little bit. But I feel like the shimmery side is a lot more like pigmented than the other side. But I actually really like this. It's definitely pulling up warm on my skin. I like it. I feel like it looks really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the rest of my face. I'm literally just mixing everything now, and I'm going to apply some on the forehead. Yeah, you guys can see like after it's all on, you don't see like the glitter, you don't see like the shine, and I actually really like that. I feel like that looks really nice. All right, so this I actually really like. I feel like Ofra kills it with their products. So let's go on to blush. For blush, we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna start off with the glittery or the shimmer side, tapping a little bit on my brush, tapping off that excess. I do have to say this is very powdery, if you guys could tell. That is like the only downfall, but let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, so here you can really see that glitter or that sheen. I need to blend that out. All right, let's try the matte one on the other side. I'm not really feeling like the sheen on the blush, but maybe if I mix both of them together, it would look a lot better. Because I really like the color of the matte blush. They're very pigmented, so I'm just going to blend that out as well, especially because we're going to go over it with that other color. Yeah, I have to say I like the matte version of the blush a lot better. I feel like the sheen one, you could definitely see all the texture and it kind of just pulls the attention right to my cheek. So I'm not so much a fan of that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it just to balance it out and apply it more towards the back. And I'm going to take the matte blush and try to pat it all down. And we're going to blend it out because it looks like a lot of blush. Yeah, okay, so blush, I feel like I'm not really a fan. Even like mixed together, I feel like there's still that sheen. And I feel like it's definitely more, one blush that I really like that has a sheen is the Hourglass blushes. They're really, really pretty and I feel like they don't really look that shiny. Like here, I feel like I look pretty shiny. So let me see if I might just like use this and use a lot of the like matte one and then like a touch of the sheen, but the sheen one is a very sheeny. Is that even a word? I don't even know if that's a word, but let's just take a little bit of both, like that much, tap off the excess, and let's just put a little on the nose for a nice rosy touch. See, I feel like even my nose looks like I have highlight on it. I'm tapping that off because I'm not really a fan of that. Okay, I feel like the blush I'm not really a fan of. Yeah, I feel like with my nose you could totally see that it just looks like I have highlight on my nose, not like blush. So I feel like this I'm not really a fan of. I feel like it was a little too like shiny for me. The bronzer I really like. I feel like there was just a touch of that sheen to it. But let's go ahead and use the highlighter. For highlighter, I think I'm just going to mix like the shades together because I have used other highlighters that from Ofra that are like the 2-in-1 and I just love mixing them all together. So I'm just mixing them, tapping off the excess and applying that to my cheeks, the high points. That is beautiful. Ofra literally kills it with their highlighters. They do an amazing job. So I'm just putting that wherever I highlight, and I'm just going to take a little baby brush, and you guys could see like very, very powdery, but I don't mind that because I really like the product. So I'm just mixing between the three and I'm putting that on my brow bone for a brow bone highlight, and then on the inner corners as well for a inner corner highlight. And this is like very, very powdery. Like, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but let me show you. So I have it on my brush. It is very, very powdery, but again, I don't mind that because Ofra kills it with their products. Okay, so last step, we're going to go ahead and put on the lip product. Again, this is in the shade Story. And this is the applicator. It just looks like a regular applicator, sort of like a doe foot. And let's just apply that on our lips. I really like this shade. And I feel like with Ofra lipsticks, you don't really need a lip liner. Even though it really doesn't have that like pointy tip, the lipstick isn't like thick or anything like that. So it's really easy to just like outline your lips. So I actually really like this. And the color even matches my shirt and my eyes. So I kind of really like this. I love Ofra lipsticks. Like I said, they stay on a really long time. I've actually never tried one of their glosses or like lip toppers. So let's go ahead and do that. This is the shade Millie. So this one has a bigger applicator, like a bigger doe foot. But let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is pigmented. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is definitely a lip topper. It feels like very light on the lips. I thought it was going to be like very chunky with the glitter, but it's actually not. You can't really see the glitter on my lip. Kind of just makes my lips look like just like regular gloss. It doesn't look glittery. It doesn't look like you can't see like the glitter. Like, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but in here you could definitely see that there are glitter particles. On my lips, I can't really see the glittery parts, but it just makes my lips look like really hydrated and really nice. So let me go ahead, zoom y'all out, and give you my final thoughts and impressions on everything. All right, guys, so let's just go product by product. The lipstick I really like. I really like the shade. I really like their liquid lipsticks. They stay on all day. They feel really nice. They don't get like crusty. when they do fade, they fade like really, really nicely. So I really do like their liquid lipsticks. I really like the shade. I feel like it definitely matches my outfit. I'm like really, really excited. I didn't even plan that. The lip topper I actually really, really like. I didn't think I was going to like this. I thought that it was going to be a little too glittery, a little too like thick, especially when I put it on and I saw that way. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna look like I have white lips. No, it actually looks really, really nice. It doesn't feel like I can feel the glitter on my lips. It feels like really nice. It does feel like a little thick, but I don't mind that. Just something to keep in mind if you don't like thicker lip glosses. I feel like it's a little thick, but I don't mind it. I like how it made my lips look. I don't see the glitter or anything, so I'm gonna continue using this. I actually really do like this. Now let's talk about the bronzer. So the bronzer in general I actually really, really like. I didn't think I was gonna like that like sheeny side, but I actually really, really liked it. I feel like it didn't give too much of a sheen. It looked really, really nice. I really like the color. I thought it was gonna be a little too warm, but it actually fit my skin tone like perfectly. I feel like this is a great bronzer if you are somebody that likes matte with like a little bit of sheen. You're really gonna like that. It doesn't provide like so much of a sheen that you're like, oh my god, this is horrible. This just gives the perfect amount of sheen, even if you just use that like glittery side by itself. It looks really, really good. So I actually really do enjoy this, and I feel like I'm going to be using this a lot. The highlighter I love. I love their highlighter. I have not had a highlighter from them that I have not liked. Color is beautiful. I feel like you can see a little bit of like a pink tint, but it's nothing crazy. I could definitely still wear this every single day. I feel like it is just beautiful. It's very, very powdery, but again, I don't mind because just the color is so nice. You can see like I didn't even apply a lot of it and I already have this. So imagine going in like extra heavy handed. This is gonna look beautiful. Looks really nice on the chin, very soft. I like it for inner corner. I like it for brow bone highlight. I'm definitely gonna continue using this. I like mixing the two shades together, but I can definitely just, if I don't want that little bit of a pink sheen, just go in with the whiter highlight and you got it. But even with that pink, like it doesn't look so pink that it's like, oh my god, she's wearing pink highlighter. Like it actually looked really, really pretty. The blush, I feel like that's something I would skip truthfully, and that's just me saying because I feel like it's too much of a sheen. I feel like the bronzer was really nice, very, very soft. This, I feel like it was just too much. I really like the matte shade of this, so that is amazing. Probably gonna use the matte shade, but even when I went in with like a little dab of this, I feel like it was still too much. I feel like this is very, very sheeny. Even when I did the swatches, I'll insert a picture again. I feel like this, you could definitely see the sheen in comparison to, let's say, like the bronzer. When I swatched the bronzer, you really couldn't see that much of sheen. So I feel like that is the only difference. Even looking at them, this definitely looks a lot more like shiny versus this one, the bronzer. It doesn't look that shiny. This, I feel like it's just a little too shiny for me. I feel like it just emphasizes my texture a little bit too much. So this is probably the only product that I would skip on. I'm gonna see if I could play around with it a little bit more, maybe use less of this. And even when I did that on my nose, it kind of looked like I just had a highlight on my nose. So truthfully, I feel like if you have texture, I would skip this. It's a little bit too dewy. A little bit too much of a sheen. I like the Hourglass one a lot better. It definitely does sort of diffuse a lot better, and it's not as like shiny. This I feel like is a little too shiny, but everything else I really, really enjoyed. I'm actually super, super shocked. I'm so, so grateful that Ofra did gift me this because I really, really, really like this collection, and I'm very, very happy that I got to test it out for you guys. So let me know your thoughts on this. Did you like the blush? Did you not like the blush? Do you like the collection? Are you gonna pick it up? I definitely want to hear your thoughts and impressions. Let me know in the comments down below. But I hope that everybody's doing well, everybody's staying safe. Don't forget to subscribe before you go if you did like what you saw, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit that post notification bell. So I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. And that is it. I hope everybody is safe, staying at home, and social distancing, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!